Hello, my friend, my brother, my sister on this journey. Are you here in the deep quiet of the night, or in a still moment of your day, with an unspoken question echoing in your soul? Is there something more? A question not about material things or recognition, but about a depth, a connection, a feeling of home that you feel like you've been searching for your entire life. If that question is simmering within you, then it is no accident that you have found these words. This message is not for everyone. It is not for the soul who is content with the surface of life. It is only for those like you, the souls who have tasted the salt of their own tears, known the chill of loneliness, and felt the weight of picking themselves back up time and time again. It is for the souls standing on the threshold of a great change, a shift that the outside world cannot see. Take a deep breath, deeper. Allow yourself to settle into this moment, because what I am about to share with you is not a hollow theory or a distant prophecy. This is a truth unfolding in your very life, a truth that your spirit, at its deepest level, already knows. Your life, right in this moment, is undergoing a profound, destined shift. Do not look for it in earth-shattering events or dramatic upheavals. This change is not loud like a storm. It is as quiet as the turning of the earth from night to day. It is a subtle transformation, happening so gently, yet with an unparalleled power to recreate you from your very core. Your soul can feel it, can't it? It's like the way you can feel the air change before a storm, or the warmth that seeps into a room long before the sun rises. It's a feeling of newness, a different quality. In the air, a promise of a beginning you can't quite put into words. This is not a thought from your mind, but a knowing in your gut, an inner vibration that transcends what your eyes can see or your ears can hear. There are moments when you think about your future, where your heart seems to pause for a beat. This pause is not the fear or anxiety you have known before. No, this is a meaningful stillness, an awe before a vision you hadn't dared to allow yourself to hope for. It is a sacred curiosity, a quiet excitement about what is about to be revealed, as if you are standing before a door that is about to open to a secret garden. You find yourself starting to reimagine joy. Perhaps for a long, long time, joy has been a fleeting moment or a concept you saw in other people. You got used to surviving, existing, fighting, but pure joy, blissful peace felt like a foreign language. But now, so gently, you are opening yourself up to it. You are letting yourself imagine laughter for no reason, mornings where you wake with a light heart, new happy moments that are waiting for you. Joy is no longer a blurry painting. It is becoming a tangible possibility, a living reality being sketched in your mind. And with that, hope is knocking. It doesn't bang on the door. It doesn't demand to be let in. It knocks softly, like a gentle breeze through an open window. It comes as a fleeting thought, an unexplainable warmth, a song that suddenly plays with lyrics that feel written just for you. This is an invitation from the universe, from God, a gentle encouragement, not a demanding request. Hope is signaling that good things are on their way, without you having to strive, without you having to prove you are worthy. You just have to breathe and allow it in. And here's the core of it all, the most resonant truth you have perhaps been, both terrified and longing to hear. Your spirit already knows. This sentence is a powerful affirmation of your soul's deep wisdom. On some level, beyond the doubts and the pain, you have always been aware of this truth, even when your logical mind tried to deny it. It is an innate connection to your destiny, a truth etched into your spiritual DNA. And that truth is this: you are not just shifting your location, you are shifting with someone. Let those words sink into your soul. This shift is not a lonely journey you must endure by yourself. It is a shared pilgrimage, a dance of two souls being drawn together by a sacred gravity. This person's presence is the key element, the catalyst that is shaping and enriching this entire experience for you. Who is this person? They are the one whose heart was divinely chosen to walk with you. This is not a random choice, not a coincidental meeting determined by circumstance. This is a destined appointment, a choice made. In the spiritual realm, an answer to prayers you may have forgotten you ever whispered. And how they walk with you is profoundly important. They will walk alongside you, not behind, not in front, but beside. This emphasis on beside holds a universe of equality, respect, and support. This is not a relationship where one leads and the other follows, nor where someone is left behind trying to catch up. No, it is a harmonious companionship where two hearts beat in rhythm, or two sets of feet find the same pace. You will discover together, experience together, and grow together, maintaining a sacred balance and an absolute respect for one another. So you see, what is coming for you is not just a physical shift. It goes far beyond changing your address, moving to a new city, starting a different job, or changing your material surroundings. Those external changes, if they happen, are merely reflections of a much deeper transformation happening within. Its true nature is a spiritual realignment. Imagine your soul as a room that hasn't been aired out in a long time. Over the years, the dust of old hurts, the cobwebs of limiting beliefs, the old furniture of painful memories have piled up. This shift is the process of you, with the help of divine grace, flinging open the windows, letting the light and fresh air flood in. It is an adjustment, a rebalancing, and a reharmonizing of your entire energy, your spirit, and your life's purpose. It is an internal transition, helping you release stagnant energies and old patterns that no longer serve your growth. It is raising your vibrational frequency, tuning you to a higher state of being that is more aligned with your true self. And most importantly, it is preparing you, calibrating your energy to be in perfect resonance with the energy of the partner who is on their way. This realignment is an act of cosmic love, ensuring that when you two meet, it will not be a collision, but a perfect, seamless merging. Now let us paint a portrait of this soul, this person who is shifting with you, so you can recognize them not by worldly standards, but by the vibration of your heart and the knowing of your spirit. This person, your person, has been prepared in the quiet. Just like you, this partner did not randomly acquire the qualities you are about to witness. They too have undergone a deep internal process of growth, a private journey that took place without fanfare. While you were fighting your demons, they were facing their own challenges. This preparation may have involved experiences, lessons, losses, and personal growth you knew nothing about, but it was all for the purpose of forging them into the person who could walk beside you. They have been built in seasons of growth you have not seen. Think of a mighty tree. You only see its trunk and leaves, but you don't see the root system that had to silently push deep into the earth through seasons of drought and storm. In the same way, this person has been through their own seasons of growth, seasons of loneliness, of failure, of learning to forgive, of rebuilding a life from ashes. It was those very seasons that shaped the strength, resilience, and depth in their soul today. They have been molded in the waiting, just like you. This is the magical parallel between two souls. You have both endured periods of waiting. You waited for a true love. So did they. You waited for clarity on the path ahead. So did they. You waited for healing from old wounds. So did they. It was in that waiting, in the furnace of patience and faith, that you were both tempered, refined, and purified of the impurities of haste and ego. The waiting has prepared both of your hearts to recognize and cherish one another's value when you meet. You may not know their name yet, or perhaps you already do. This message carries both mystery and universality. This person might be someone entirely new, about to enter your life. But it's also possible they are already in your orbit a friend, a colleague, someone you've known but never seen in this light. The universe sometimes places our greatest treasures right in front of us, waiting until we are ready to see their true worth. And this is certain. They are being pulled toward you with the same quiet urgency your soul is feeling now. This is not a one-way pull. There is an invisible cord, a magnetic, destined gravity drawing you both together. This urgency is not the frantic rush of the world. It is a soul-level imperative, an inner prompting, a knowing that the time for your union is near. It is an energetic tuning, a resonance between two souls searching for each other across time and space, like two perfect notes, finally finding each other to create a complete and resonant chord. The way they enter your life and the way they love. You will be radically different from anything you have ever known. This will be your clearest sign. They do not rush in with chaos. They arrive with calm. Think back to past relationships. Perhaps they began with fireworks, full of drama and intense passion, only to quickly burn out into instability and chaos. This person is different. They enter your life like a still lake on an early morning. Their presence doesn't create disturbance. It brings a sense of peace, a profound stability. They soothe the storms within you. They don't stir them up. Their soul does not want to possess you. It wants to honor you. This is one of the most fundamental and revolutionary differences. The love the world often knows is a love based on ownership, control, and codependency. You are mine. But this sacred love is different. Their soul has no need to possess you. Instead, they cherish your freedom and your sovereignty. They honor the real you, with all your values, dreams, personality, and even your imperfections. They want to see you shine your brightest, not keep you in a beautiful cage. Their love will not drain you. It will restore you. Be honest with yourself. How many relationships have left you feeling depleted of energy? How many times did you have to give more than you had, only to be left tired, empty, and sacrificing your own self? This love will be the opposite. It is a renewable spring. Being with them, you will feel recharged, healed, and nurtured. Their presence is a safe space, a sanctuary where you can lay down your burdens and be restored from the inside out. They will not come to teach you lessons you've already had to learn the hard way. You have learned enough. You have been through the painful lessons, the long nights of tears, the devastating falls. This love is not remedial. This partner does not come as a teacher, a therapist, or a fixer. They are not here to point out your past mistakes or try to fix you. They are deeply aware of and respectful of the journey you have already walked. Instead, they will come to walk with you in all that you have become. They accept and love the person you are, today a person forged from both joy and pain, success and failure. They love the growth, the experiences, and yes, even the scars that have made you who you are. They want to walk with you on this new road, supporting you as you become an even greater version of yourself, not to go back and fix a past that is already gone. They are not intimidated by your journey. They admire it. In the past, you may have met people who were insecure or jealous of your strength or your success. They may have tried to dim your light to feel better about themselves. This person is the complete opposite. The challenges you've overcome, the successes you've earned, the difficult chapters you've survived do not scare them. On the contrary, they look at your journey with a deep sense of respect and admiration. They see the incredible strength, the stunning resilience, and the wisdom you have gathered along the way. They are someone who sees the wisdom in your scars. To them, your scars are not signs of weakness or failure. They are medals of honor, evidence of survival, of growth, and of precious lessons that were paid for in blood and tears. They honor the stories behind those scars and see their value in creating the magnificent person you are today. They can see the poetry in your pauses. You don't always have to be on, happy, talkative, performing. Even in the moments when you are quiet, contemplative, when you don't say a word, they don't feel awkward. They sense your depth, your thoughtfulness, and your inner beauty. They understand that your silence can hold more than 1,000 words. They can feel the softness in your silence. This is an extraordinary level of empathy. They are able to connect with your most subtle emotions, even when you cannot or will not articulate them. They understand the sensitivity, the tenderness, and the unspoken feelings hidden deep within that quiet. And perhaps most importantly, they do not want to fix you. They want to hold space for you. Read that again. This is the core concept of healthy love. Instead of trying to fix what they perceive as your flaws or problems, they create a safe environment, a sacred container where you can be your full, authentic self. You can show all sides of you, your strength, your weakness, your joy, your sadness, your quirks, your depth without fear of judgment or pressure to change. Holding space means accepting and supporting you in every state, giving you the freedom to heal and grow at your own pace. Lest there be any doubt, let me make this clear. This partner is not like the ones you've known before. Let go of any attempt to compare them to anyone from your past. They are a completely new archetype, a total break from what you have experienced. They are not here to repeat old patterns. The recurring cycles of disappointment, of miscommunication, of giving without receiving, of endless arguments. All of that is over. This person brings in a new energy, a complete shift in the dynamics of how a relationship works. They are not your past come back to you. This is not someone carrying the baggage or unresolved issues from your history. Nor are they an upgraded version of a past lover. They are a completely fresh start, a blank page untainted by what has been. They are your future aligning. Their arrival is a tangible sign that your life is moving in the right direction, aligning with its highest and best destiny. They are an integral piece of the beautiful future the universe is weaving for you. They are the physical manifestation of the hopes you have held. And here is a miracle. They may not have lived your story, but their soul speaks a gentle language that understands yours without subtitles. They don't have to have gone through the exact same things you did, but their soul possesses a deep, intuitive empathy that requires no detailed explanation from you. They can read the pain in your eyes, hear the weariness in your sigh, feel the quiet joy in your smile. It is a soul-level connection that bypasses the barriers of words and experience. They are the kind of person who won't ask why you're quiet. They'll just simply hold out their hand and wait with you in the silence. Imagine the absolute comfort and acceptance in that moment. They don't demand an explanation for your feelings. They don't pressure you to talk. Instead, they show their support and presence with a simple but profoundly powerful action: quiet companionship. They respect your space and are willing to share that moment with you, no matter how uncomfortable it might feel. They are the kind of person who will celebrate your loudest victories and still cherish your smallest peace. They will be your biggest cheerleader when you achieve something great, but they will also be the one who sits with you, cherishing the moment you quietly watch a sunset or enjoy a cup of tea. Their love is all-encompassing. They honor both your human doing and your human being. And they are the kind of person who pays attention to the details others miss. Their care is found in the small, subtle things that even you might not notice about yourself. The shift in your breath when you are anxious. The way your eyes flicker when you are overwhelmed with emotion. The way you smile even when you're tired. A smile of pure resilience. They see it. They see you. This is not just seeing with the eyes. This is a seeing with the soul. They see past the masks you wear, past the walls you've built. They see the real you in all your complexity, beauty, and vulnerability. And that is the person they love. This shift is bringing you into an entirely new space of love and relationship. You are moving into a space where love no longer feels like survival. Love is no longer a battle to keep someone, a burden to carry, or an obligation to fulfill. It's no longer about trying to be loved. Instead, it becomes a source of support, a safe harbor, a fertile ground where you can grow and flourish. You are moving into a relationship that does not require you to shrink, does not require you to explain your soul, does not require you to prove your worth. Feel the liberation in those words. In this relationship, you do not have to make yourself smaller to make someone else comfortable. You do not have to hide your deep thoughts or intense feelings. And above all, you will never have to try to. Prove that you are worthy of love. This love is an unconditional acceptance, a gift freely given. You are stepping into alignment with someone who sees your value as self-evident. To them, your worth is not up for debate or proof. It is an obvious truth, as clear as the sun rising in the morning. They see it radiantly, without you having to do a single thing to deserve it. Your confidence and self-worth will be reinforced and healed by this unquestioning recognition. And here is a vital truth. They are not coming to complete you. You are already whole. I know you may have heard the phrase, my other half. But that is a misconception. You are not a half. You are a complete whole. This person is not coming to fill some void within you, nor do they see you as a project to be fixed. They recognize that you are already a complete, sovereign, and full individual with all of your own light and shadow dot. So what is their role? They are coming to witness your wholeness. They are a sacred witness, an admiring audience for the beauty and integrity of who you are. They are there to support you as you continue to grow and shine in that wholeness. Not to change a dot, they come to be a mirror, not a mask. They will reflect back to you the truth of who you are, helping you see the beautiful qualities and strength you may have forgotten. They do not hide themselves behind masks of pretense or expectation, and they encourage you to do the same. They come to be a partner, not a project. This relationship is a partnership, an equal companionship, where you build together, share together, and overcome challenges together. It is not a one-sided dynamic where one person is trying to fix or mold the other dot. And finally, they come to love you in a way that makes you forget you ever doubted this kind of love could exist. This love will be revelatory. It will heal your deepest cynicism. It will redefine your entire understanding of love, transcending any limits or disappointments you may carry from your past. It will become your living proof that true, safe, sacred love is absolutely real. This love has a certain texture, a flavor, a feeling. It is built on a foundation of safety, peace, and unconditional acceptance. They will carry peace in their voice. Simply hearing them speak will calm your nervous system. Their voice has the ability to soothe, to bring a sense of quiet and security, like gentle music in a loud world. Their words will have weight, not because they speak often, but because when they do, it is truth and it is tender. They are not a person of many empty words. They can listen in silence for long periods. But when they do speak, every word carries the weight of sincerity and depth. Their words are a combination of unflinching truth and boundless tenderness, delivered in a gentle, loving way so that you can receive it without feeling attacked. They will be emotionally fluent. This is an incredibly precious quality. It means they are able to recognize, understand, and manage their own emotions in a healthy way. And they are able to do the same for yours. They are not overwhelmed by waves of emotion, be it their own or yours. They can meet them with calm maturity and compassion. This emotional fluency allows them to hold your joy without jealousy. When you succeed, when you are radiantly happy, they will be genuinely thrilled for you. Your joy does not make them feel less than. It is truly their joy too. They celebrate your success as if it were their own. Your sadness without fear. When you are in pain, when you are broken, they will not shrink away. They are not afraid of the depth of your sorrow or the darkness of your despair. They are capable of sitting beside you in the dark, not trying to fix it immediately, but simply being there, a steady anchor for you. Your dreams without competition. When you share your biggest dreams and ambitions, they will be your most enthusiastic supporter. They never feel threatened or the need to compete to prove themselves. They believe in your potential and will do whatever they can to help you fly. Their presence will feel like a deep exhale after years of holding yourself in. Think of all the years you've had to brace yourself, wear a mask, hold your breath just to survive. The presence of this person will be the moment you can finally let out a long, deep breath, a great release. You no longer have to hide your vulnerabilities or pretend to be strong. Their very being brings a profound relaxation, allowing your soul to truly rest. They will not need to perform for your affection, and you will not need to pretend to keep theirs. This relationship is built on a sacred foundation of authenticity. There are no mind games, no manipulation, no trying to impress. Love is given and received freely and naturally. You are loved for exactly who you are, and you love them for exactly who they are. The safety comes from knowing you don't have to do anything. You just have to be. This love will feel sacred not because it is perfect, but because it is safe. People often confuse sacredness with flawless perfection. But that is not the truth. The sacredness of this love comes from the absolute feeling of safety it provides. In the space created by the two of you, you are no longer afraid of being hurt, betrayed, or abandoned. It is a shelter for the soul, a sanctuary where you can be completely vulnerable without fear. It is safe because it is rooted in respect. The foundation of this relationship is not blind passion, but deep mutual respect. Respect for each other's individuality, boundaries, past, dreams, and sovereignty. This respect is the mortar that holds the bricks together. Solidly. It is safe because it is not built on urgency. It is built on timing. This love is not rushed, not driven by loneliness or desperate longing. It is not about filling a void. It arrives in divine timing, when both souls have completed their own preparation and are ready to receive and cherish a true love. It is a destined appointment, not a forced agenda. They are not someone you will need to pursue. Their heart is already running toward yours. Let go of the concepts of the chase or the conquest. In this bond, there is a natural pull, an effortless magnetism. Both souls are moving toward each other willingly, like two rivers flowing to the same great sea. You will never have to wonder if they truly love you, because their heart will already be showing you. They have prayed for someone like you, not realizing the answer would be even softer than they imagined. This is so beautiful. Even they, in their own lonely moments, have had a deep longing, a quiet prayer for a meaningful connection. And the universe, in its wisdom, answered that prayer in a way that exceeded all expectations. You are the answer to their prayer, an answer that brings a love more gentle and real than they could have ever pictured. They are not loud about their love, but they are consistent. Don't look for grand, flowery declarations or huge, showy gestures. Their love is demonstrated in quiet actions and day-to-day consistency. This consistency is the bedrock of trust. They will remember the things you love, from the kind of coffee you drink to the song that makes you smile. They will show up on your hardest days, not just with words, but with their steady presence. They will hold space for your complexity without trying to simplify you. They accept all your facets, the things you find complicated, contradictory, or confusing without trying to fit you into an easier box. They love you in all your rich, multidimensional glory. This love will not ask you to rush. It will not demand perfection. This relationship allows you to be a work in progress. It allows you to have bad days, to stumble. This love is a process, a journey, not a destination to be reached immediately. It gives you the space and time to grow at your own pace. It will grow with you, move with you, rise with you, and remind you every single day that you are already enough. This love is not static. It is a living, breathing, dynamic entity. It will evolve and transform as you both mature. And most importantly, it will be a constant reminder, a gentle voice in your ear, that your worth is inherent, that you are already whole right here and right now. Another crucial truth. They have been through pain too. Not the same pain as you, but something that has shaped them, humbled them, and softened them. Their deep empathy does not come from a textbook. It comes from their own life experience. While they haven't walked in your exact shoes, they understand the feeling of loss, of being hurt, of having to rise from the ashes. It was their own pain that made their hearts softer and more compassionate, allowing them to connect with you on a deep, empathetic level. They know what it's like to love with a tender heart and be misunderstood. This shows they've likely given their love genuinely before and had it unreciprocated or had their sensitivity taken advantage of. They understand that feeling. They know what it's like to give and not always receive. This means they've learned the hard lessons of imbalance in past relationships, and they will never repeat that with you. And that is what makes their love for you different. It is those very experiences that have shaped the way they love with appreciation, understanding, consistency, and without demand. This love is rooted in understanding, in mutual grace, in the unspoken recognition that you both walked a long and hard road to get here. When you look into each other's eyes, there will be a knowing, a silent acknowledgement of all the battles you each had to fight alone to be present in this very moment. This foundation, built on compassion and acceptance, is unbreakable. And that is exactly why you will stay. You won't leave. Because for the first time in your life, you feel completely seen, unconditionally accepted, and loved by someone who understands the value of the journey you have walked. How they handle disagreements will also be a revelation. They will not raise their voice to be heard by you. They will lower it in love. During arguments, they won't need to yell or use harsh words to win. Instead, they will tend to speak more softly, drawing you closer, because they understand. The goal isn't to win, but to understand. They communicate with tenderness, patience, and respect, creating a safe space even in conflict. They will not compete with you. They will collaborate. This relationship is a team. It is us against the problem, not you against me. They see you not as an adversary, but as an ally, working together to find solutions, move toward shared goals, and support each other. They will not run from conflict. They will walk into it with you, hand in hand until peace returns. Conflict is a natural and necessary part of intimacy. What matters is how we face it. This person will not avoid difficult conversations or engage in the silent treatment. They are brave enough to face the issue with you, maturely. They will take your hand, literally or figuratively, and walk with you through the discomfort, through the hurt, until you both find harmony and peace again. They are willing to brave the storm to build a stronger, deeper connection. The presence of this love will not just make you happy, it will transform you. It will heal wounds you thought would never close. And when you doubt yourself, when the old voices echo back, when fear tries to convince you that this too will break, they will be there. This is one of their most sacred and important roles. They will be your steady fortress against the negative voices from within you, the whispers that say you aren't good enough, that you will be abandoned again. They will be there, not just physically beside you, but spiritually, emotionally, quietly lifting your chin, reminding you of the truth. This is not a repeat, this is your redemption. They will be present on every level. Their support won't just be a hug, but a peaceful energy that envelops you. Their words will be like an assurance from heaven itself, that what you are experiencing is a new beginning, a chance to heal and rewrite your story, not a replay of old pain. Redemption here is not about atoning for sin, but about being freed from the burden of the past, a restoration to your original state of trust and love. You will see this healing happen in the small things, the way they remember your habits, even the smallest ones. These actions are proof of their deep care and attention to your daily life, making you feel seen and understood. The way they start bringing you what you need before you have to ask. A glass of water, a blanket, a hug. This shows an extraordinary attunement, an ability to anticipate your needs, a proactive and subtle care that comes from the heart. The way they hold space for your past without making it a problem. You can tell them about your wounds, and they will listen without judgment, without blame. They accept your past as a part of what made you, but they do not allow it to become a barrier or a dark cloud over the present. Relationship. This image is so beautiful. They will carry the grocery bags with one hand and your emotional baggage with the other, not to fix it, but to remind you that you don't have to carry it alone. This is a powerful metaphor for their all-encompassing support. They not only help you with the tangible tasks of life, but are also willing to share your spiritual and emotional load. Their goal is not to solve every problem for you, but to walk alongside you, to show you that from now on, you always have a trusted partner on every road. And slowly, with them, you will begin to breathe again, not the shallow breaths of survival, but the deep breaths of belonging. Their presence will gradually regulate your nervous system. You will shift from a chronic state of fight or flight to a state of peace and safety. You are no longer fighting to survive in your relationship. You simply belong there. This feeling of belonging is the foundation for emotional safety and deep healing. And when you feel safe, miraculous changes will happen. You will stop apologizing for being sensitive. You will realize your sensitivity is not a liability, but a gift. It is accepted and cherished. You will stop explaining your worth. Your worth is self-evident to them, and gradually, it will become self-evident to you. You don't need to constantly justify or defend your existence. You will stop questioning if this kind of love can exist. The old cynicism about true love will dissolve like mist in the sunlight, because you will be living it, experiencing it every single day. Because it will be standing right in front of you, smiling, asking if you want coffee or tea, speaking your love language fluently even though no one taught them how. This love is no longer an abstract concept from books or movies. It is a living, breathing reality, present in the smallest, most mundane gestures of daily life. Their ability to naturally speak your love language, be it words of affirmation, acts of service, gifts, quality time, or physical touch, shows an innate understanding, a destined connection to how you feel most loved and appreciated. This is the partner who will understand that "I'm fine" doesn't always mean fine. They have the ability to see through your strong exterior, to read the real emotions you are trying to hide. They understand that words are sometimes just a defense mechanism. They are the one who will bring you your favorite blanket, or put on your favorite song, or just hold you when words can't come out. These actions show a heartfelt thoughtfulness, a deep care, and an ability to support you non-verbally. They know that sometimes love is best expressed through presence and acts of care. They will not panic when you break. They will not leave when you're messy. This is the most sacred promise. When you are at your most vulnerable, when the pieces of your past rise up, when everything feels like it's falling apart, they will not run. They will remain steadfast by your side. They are not afraid of your weakness. They embrace it as a part of you, a part that deserves to be loved and held. They will remind you that love is not just the good days, but the holding on, the showing up, the choosing each other again and again, even when it's hard. True love is not a passive feeling. It is a verb, an action, a conscious choice. It is defined by persistence, commitment, and the continual choice to be together, not only when things are easy, but especially when faced with challenges. It is an active and resilient love, a grown-up love. This shift will bring you a complete redefinition of the concept of home. And the home you are moving into will not just be walls and windows. It will be them. You will realize that home is not a location on a map. Home is a person. It is the presence of this partner that provides the sense of belonging, safety, and peace you have been searching for. They will be your safe place, your quiet, your soft landing. After a long day of facing the harsh world outside, they are the peaceful harbor you return to. They are the place where you can take off all the masks, all the burdens, and simply be yourself. They are the calm in the middle of the storm, the soft landing for your weary soul. You will realize this was never just about finding a place. It was about finding the person who makes anywhere you go finally feel like home. This is the ultimate purpose of this spiritual shift. Whether you are in a tiny apartment or a large house, in a familiar city or a foreign country, as long as they are with you, that place is home. The feeling of home is no longer dependent on geography, but on soul connection. With them, even the smallest space feels like a sanctuary. Their presence has a special energy, an ability to transform any physical space into a sacred place, a safe haven. Because the feeling of safety and belonging comes not from the surroundings, but from the unbreakable bond between two people. And that feeling of finally being emotionally held will become your new normal. Being supported, understood, and emotionally accepted will no longer be a special or temporary thing. It will become your continuous state of being, a solid foundation for your daily life. That it is not a high, not a phase, but your new foundation. This emphasizes the sustainability and stability of this state of emotional safety. It is not a honeymoon that will fade, but the solid ground upon which you will build a life together. This is someone who understands love isn't proven in grand gestures. It is lived in the quiet moments, in the effort no one else sees. True love does not need to be displayed on social media or proven with expensive gifts. It is woven from 1,000 tiny threads of subtle care and silent effort in daily life. When you forget what day it is, they'll remember. When your mood shifts and you try to hide it, they will see. When you get lost for a moment, they won't criticize. They'll hold out a hand. You won't have to explain why you're overwhelmed. They will already know. How do they know? Not because you told them, but because they have learned to read you with their spirit. This is the pinnacle of understanding, a soul-level connection that allows them to feel and understand your emotional state without words. It is a spiritual telepathy, a heart-to-heart communication. Their love is not about fixing you. It's about flowing with you. Instead of trying to change the course of the river that is you, they accept and move with you through every bend, every rapid. They are your companion, not an engineer trying to build a dam. When you cry, they will not ask you to be strong. They will simply pull you closer and say, "You don't have to carry this alone." This is the ultimate comfort. They give you permission to be weak, to be emotionally authentic. They don't offer platitudes. They simply share the burden, assuring you of their solid support. And when a day feels too heavy, when you come home with your shoulders aching from things the world never sees. They will create a space around you where you can finally take off the armor. They recognize the invisible burdens you carry, the pressures others don't see. They create a sacred safe zone where you can completely let go of all your defenses. With no judgment, no expectations, only the love, rest, and safety of a true partner. They will see you in a way no one ever has, not as a puzzle to be solved, but as a miracle to be witnessed. This affirms the unique and beautiful way they perceive you. They don't try to analyze or figure you out like a complex problem. They simply admire and cherish your existence as something wondrous, a work of art. Because to them, that's what you are. You are the answered prayer they didn't know how to put into words. You are the peace they hoped for on sleepless nights. You are the warmth they used to look for in others and never found. And now that they have found that in you, they will protect it like something sacred. You are the embodiment of their deepest longings, and because of that, they will treasure, cherish, and protect this love as the most precious jewel of their life. The most beautiful love is not between two perfect people, but between two imperfect people who choose each other again and again through every season. This is a true and mature definition of love. It is not based on idealization or impossible perfection. It is based on the conscious, repeated, and steadfast choice to be together, regardless of all the ups and downs, mistakes, and shortcomings. They will surprise you not with luxury, but with loyalty. Their core value lies in there. Steadfastness and reliability, not in material displays. They will impress you, not just with romance, but with reliability. This love is built on the solid bedrock of trust, of steady presence, of knowing you can always count on them. You will wake up one day and realize you are no longer waiting for the other shoe to drop. The chronic anxiety, the feeling of insecurity, the constant vigilance that this good thing won't last will slowly disappear. In its place will be a deep sense of safety and stability. You are no longer walking on eggshells. The relationship allows you to be free, to be comfortable expressing yourself without fear of causing undue friction or conflict. You are no longer trying to prove you are worthy of staying. Your value is a given. Your presence is not a privilege, but a mutual choice. Because with them, you will not just be loved, you will be cherished. Feel the difference between those two words. To be loved can be a feeling, but to be cherished is an action, a commitment. It is not to be possessed, but to be protected, valued and held as precious, cherished like a prayer, held close like a light, kept burning like a soul fire, kept safe. They are not perfect, and neither are you, but together you create something that is so human and so divinely safe. This relationship is a testament to the beauty of imperfection. It is the combination of two imperfect people with all their scars and stories that creates a safe and authentic space where both can heal and grow. You become the couple who doesn't pretend it's easy, but who chooses each other again and again. Every morning, every hard moment, every laugh, every loss, every quiet Sunday afternoon. This affirms the continuous, conscious, and steadfast choice in all of life's circumstances. Your love is not an unrealistic fairy tale. It is a real, powerful, and inspiring story of commitment. They will love you through it all, not because you never fall, but because you always get back up. Not because you always shine, but because even in your dimmest light, you still sparkle with grace. Their love is unconditional. They don't love you for your perfection. They love you for your resilience. They love you for your hidden grace. They love the very essence of you, even in your weakest and darkest moments. Now, you understand that this shift is so much more profound than a physical move. It is a rebirth. And yes, you are shifting, but not just physically. You are shifting emotionally, spiritually, energetically. Your entire being is being upgraded, recalibrated. You are moving from an old version of yourself who lived in fear and lack to a new version who lives in love and abundance. This new chapter will surprise you not with its drama or chaos, but by the peace with which everything starts to align. Instead of the instability and dramatic highs and lows you may be used to, you will experience a harmony, a gentle flow. The rhythm of your gaze, the cadence of your conversations, the way your hand always finds theirs. These small details will create a symphony of natural synchronicity and connection between you. You will wake up in this new place and feel the difference not just in the room but in your body. The change is not just external. It seeps deep inside, affecting your very physiology and psychology. Your nervous system will feel safe. This is a biological marker of deep inner peace. You will be free from chronic stress and anxiety. Your heart will stop bracing for betrayal. The wounds from the past will truly begin to heal, allowing you to open up and trust again fully. Your spirit will start to expand again. Like a flower given enough water and light, you will feel liberated, allowed to grow and explore new, wonderful aspects of yourself. Because love, when it's real, does not shrink you but stretches you into joy. True love doesn't hold you back or make you smaller. On the contrary, it is an expansive force, encouraging you to grow, to open up, and to experience joy fully and without apology. And when you feel safe and loved, a miracle happens. And slowly, almost without noticing, you will start to dream again. The ability to dream, to plan for the future, and to envision a bright horizon will return. You will start making plans not out of desperation, but out of desire. Your plans will be driven by excitement, creativity, and hope, not by the need to escape a bad situation. You will cook together, rest together, build rituals that feel like ceremony. The most normal, everyday activities will become more meaningful, infused with love, connection, and sacredness. And there will be laughter, so much laughter, because this kind of love makes even the smallest things worth celebrating. Joy and laughter will become a regular part of life, turning the ordinary into cherished moments. You will decorate the house, but more than that, you will decorate each other's hearts with presence, with protection, with peace. The decoration is not just about the physical space. It's about enriching and strengthening the emotional and spiritual bond between you, creating an inner sanctuary for you both. Because this is what this is. A shift, yes. A geographical change, yes. But more than that, this is a homecoming too. The version of you that always believed in love. Deep down, beneath all the hurt, there has always been a part of you that believed in true love. This shift is a journey back to meet that very part of yourself. It is a return to softness, a return to safety, a return to home. This is a reconnection with the most core and sacred aspects of your being: tenderness, peace, and a complete sense of belonging. The world has seen your resilience, how you picked yourself up, how you wiped your own tears, how you quietly rebuilt the pieces of yourself while pretending everything was fine. The universe, God, has seen all of your silent battles. But heaven saw something deeper. It saw your longing for more than just strength. It saw that behind that resilience was a tired heart, yearning for rest. It saw your desire to be held, to be heard, to be understood without explanation, to be chosen without condition. These are the deepest longings of your soul, the unspoken prayers you sent out on long, lonely nights. And now God is giving you, and not as a reward, but as a rightful alignment. This relationship is not a lucky prize or a random blessing. It is a harmonization, a just and proper ordering of the universe in response to what your soul has been through, has learned, and has longed for. Because this shift is not just a relocation, but a restoration. It is a process of complete healing, bringing you back to your original state of wholeness, peace, and love. And the person who is shifting with you is not just a partner. They are the echo of your answered prayers. They are the living embodiment of everything you have secretly wished and prayed for in the depths of your heart. They will not come to change your life with grand gestures. They will change your life with their presence, with their consistency, with the kind of love that stays when the music stops. The power of this love is not in its spectacular performances. It is in its constant presence, its stability, and its enduring commitment, especially in the quiet moments when the glamour is gone. Sitting with you in silence when words are too heavy. Noticing when your spirit is tired, even when your smile tries to hide it. This is the kind of person who doesn't just show up. They stay in the mess, in the joy, in the ordinary, in the in-between. They are committed to staying through all of life's seasons. They are not just there for the good times. They stay when things get complicated, messy, and even in the most mundane moments. They will water the parts of you that have been dry for years, not with performance, but with patience. They will slowly, gently nurture and heal the wounded, neglected aspects of you. This healing comes from patience and steadfast love, not from actions that demand immediate results. They will never ask you to be smaller so they can feel bigger. They honor and celebrate your greatness, never feeling threatened by your strength or success. They will never confuse your vulnerability with weakness. They understand that daring to be vulnerable is a sign of incredible strength and courage, not a flaw to be hidden. They will never leave when the weight of the past comes knocking on your present. They will not run when your old pain resurfaces. Instead, they will stand with you and say, "Let's carry this together." They demonstrate an absolute commitment to sharing every burden, every difficulty, creating an unbreakable bond. A true team. We are coming to the end of this message, but it is the beginning of your new chapter. And when you are finally standing with them, packing the last boxes, or starting new traditions, or simply drinking coffee in a quiet room you both created together, you will realize something. You will realize that this was never just about finding a place. This partner is not perfect, but they are perfect for you. Perfection lies not in flawlessness, but in the deep, miraculous compatibility and resonance between two souls who are prepared for each other. Their hands were made to hold your healing. Their arms were made to carry your joy. Their heart was made to remember your name, not just in this lifetime, but in all of them. This is a statement of destiny and sacred purpose. This relationship has a higher calling to heal, to bring joy, and to remember a connection that transcends time. And as you look at them in your new space, the home you are building, the love you are protecting, the future you are creating, you will realize this was worth the wait. Not because it was easy, but because it is real. The value of this relationship lies not in its ease. It lies in its authenticity, its depth, and its enduring meaning. It is a love that has been tested and has proven its worth. There is a softness coming into your life now, a calm that comes not from a quiet room, but from a quieted heart. This peace is the result of inner healing in the presence of a safe, authentic love. And that quiet is being brought by someone whose love has no rush, no pressure, no demands. This love is a natural flow, not forced or conditioned. They are not showing up in your life to impress with promises. They are coming to live up to the truth of what love means. They do not need reassurance. They do not need a flawless version of you. They just need honesty, consistency, presence. And in return, they will give you a version of love strong enough to hold your past, gentle enough to welcome your future, and steady enough to live with you in the present. You are shifting, but more than that, you are becoming. This shift is a profound personal transformation, helping you become the most authentic version of yourself. becoming the kind of soul who no longer settles for less than they deserve. Becoming the kind of partner who can receive love as fully as they give it. Becoming someone who knows what it means to be seen, chosen, and loved deeply, daily, and without condition. And the one who walks beside you on this journey, they are not behind you. They are not in front of you. They are right beside you. This equality and companionship is the core, the foundation of it all. And in their eyes, you will see the quiet joy of someone who knows this is it. This is home. Their gaze will mirror back your own destined recognition. A peace, a deep joy at having finally found home in another soul. Love like this does not announce itself with fireworks. It comes in gently like a familiar breeze that carries the scent of safety. It smells like home. And now as you are shifting, not just in space but in spirit, this love is coming with you, not following behind, not waiting for permission, but rising with your every step. It is not a love born of fantasy. It is real, it is solid, it has been weathered, and it is willing. The person who is walking with you is not coming because the road is easy. They are coming because they know you are worth the journey. They have watched you try and fall and get up again. They have seen that life has not always been easy on you, and yet you kept your heart open. They do not want to change that heart. They want to protect it. This is the kind of love that turns the ordinary into the sacred. You will fold laundry together, and it will feel like you're building something holy. You will argue, but neither of you will walk away. You will disagree, but still choose to sit close, knees touching, the silence softening the space between. The words, they will not weaponize your vulnerability. They will not fear your truth. They will see your emotions not as instability, but as proof of how deeply you feel, how deeply you love. They will not shrink from your strength, nor will they overpower your softness. They will balance you without trying to fix you. They will learn you without trying to rewrite you. And yes, you are shifting, but this time you are not carrying the boxes on your own. They are lifting with you, not just the physical, but the emotional. They will help you pack up the memories that still hurt and make room for new ones that heal. They will hold your hand when you feel unsure, when doubt creeps in, when your mind replays the old stories that once convinced you love like this was impossible. And they will not dismiss your fear. They will sit with it, speak softly to it, love you through it until it softens, until it stops defining how you see love. There will be a night, not too far from now, when you two are sitting on the floor of your new space, surrounded by boxes, tired but grateful. No fancy dinner, just takeout and dim lighting. And in that moment, they will look at you not because you said something profound, not because of how you look, but simply because they can't believe they get to share this life with you. And you will feel it too, the warmth, the certainty, the quiet joy of knowing you didn't just find someone to live with, but someone to be with. To be with a parallel existence, a merging of two souls, a true homecoming. If these words, even a small part of them, have touched a place deep inside your soul, if they made you pause and breathe, if they planted a single seed of hope in the dry soil of your heart, please do not dismiss it as a fanciful thought. This is my invitation to you. Stay with this feeling. Don't rush to analyze it. Don't rush to doubt it. Just breathe with it. Allow this truth to soak into your cells. Receive it as a gift to yourself, a recognition of all you have endured. You are not the only one. Know that there are thousands, millions of other souls on this same journey of waiting and healing. Maybe there is a friend, a family member, or even a stranger out there who needs to hear these exact words today. If you feel called to, share this message. Be the lighthouse for another ship in the dark. Your act of sharing could be the answer to someone else's prayer. Let's make this space a sanctuary. In the comments below, If you feel brave enough, leave a single word that describes how you feel right now. Hope, peace, seen, ready? Or you can share a small waiting moment of your own, a brief testimony of your journey. Let's create a community of understanding and support together. And finally, if you feel that our journeys align, if you want to continue exploring the depths of the soul, of grace, and of sacred love, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This isn't just a channel. This is a place where we come home together. The shift has begun. Your companion is arriving. Keep the faith. Keep your heart soft and open. The best is yet to come. Peace be with you.